Hello my lovely Padawans, and welcome to yet another deck profile, and this time around we will be taking a look at my Phantom Darkness set deck that I made using 15 random packs. And just before I begin showing you off all the cards, this is the second last, the penultimate GX set, which would mean that since, obviously the GX era in TCG is coming to an end and the decks will not be as consistent as before, as you will see in this deck, because the last sets are pretty much like supports for previous sets and archetypes, and you will not get as much as consistency, but that does not mean that you can have a fun deck to use and a deck that works. And this one works. So let's begin with 2 copies of the Gladiator Beast Andal. That's a very nice card. 1 copy of the Atlantean Pikeman. 1 copy of the Super Ancient Deep Sea King Quellacanth, yeah. That's a very fun fish to use. Then 2 copies of the Gigaplant, which is a very commonly used card today as well, simply because you can make fast plant plays. Then 1 copy of the Legendary Fiend, which is a fun card to use if your opponent doesn't kill it fast. 1 copy of the Castle Gate, which is a nice defensive monster. 1 copy of the Cannon Soldier Mark II, which pretty much it's like the original Cannon Soldier, but you contribute 2 monsters and do 1500 damage of attack. From 1500 damage to your opponent's life points. Then 3 copies of the Gemini Lancer. That's a very straightforward Gemini card. It's shit, but it's 1800 attack. 1 copy of the Shadow Priestess of Arm. Then 3 copies of the Blue Thunder T45, which is actually a very funny card to use. 3 copies of the Gladiator Beast Darius. Then 1 copy of the Dark Crusader, which is one of the coolest looking cards in the entire game of Yu-Gi-Oh! 2 copies of the Obsidian Dragon. 3 copies of the Armored Cybern. 2 copies of the Fire Trooper. 1 copy of Samsara Lotus. And now for spells we have 1 Gladiator Proving Ground, 1 Chain Summoning. Yeah, Chain Summoning. 3 copies of the Mirage Tube, 1 copy of the Unleash Your Power, which is a Gemini support card, then 1 copy of the Gladiator Beasts Battle Archfiend Shield, 1 copy of Rainbow Veil, and now for traps we have 1 copy of Rainbow Life, 1 copy of Sinister Seeds, 1 copy of Call of the Earthbound, and 1 copy of Zoma the Spirit. And for the extra deck, I got 2 copies of the Neospatian Twinkle Moss, which unfortunately I cannot summon with this deck. So I hope you enjoyed this deck profile, my lovely Padawans. The next video will be the last of the GX era. We will be closing a chapter in Yu-Gi-Oh! And moving on to 5Ds, the Synchro era. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, my lovely Padawans. I shall see you later, and may the Force be with you.